Theresa May is going through choppy waters. Wrong and unstable. Never send a Remainer to do a Brexiteer's job. She said she would carry through on the will of the British people, but because she doesn't truly believe in it, she isn't putting the passion into the project that it needs. Brexit is a chance to do individual trade deals and break outside of the EU external tariff, and that's just part of why I voted for it, among other reasons. But with this woman in charge, none of that is going to happen, I think. Even though Article 50 has been triggered, and a timeline has been put down on the table, I don't think she's got everything under control. We're either going to get Brexit in name only, which I think is what we're going for, or we'll get shitty deals after leaving. In addition, Tory backbenchers are revolting against her. Labour is closing in. If a general election were called soon, Labour would stand a good chance of winning it. Jeremy Corbyn, who is woefully unpopular and driving his party into the ground, and facing constant onslaughts from the media, has turned it all around, and with the self-inflicted failure of the Conservatives in the general election, has set himself up to be the next Prime Minister. His YouGov positivity rating has improved from -16 to +15. I misjudged Corbyn completely. I thought he was wrecking the Labour Party, but he was actually wrecking the old Labour Party, that was called New Labour, and bringing back the true old Labour Party, the genuinely socialist one, in case that's confusing. There's somewhat of a Trump effect here in that the media builds up negativity against him, but then when the alternative looks so shaky, they look like they're exaggerating. Of course, the public is fickle, and very recently, in spite of her troubles and being in the middle of a crisis, she has regained some ground in polls over Corbyn. But that's no reason to celebrate for her. I think it's more hope than anything that she'll pull through. I think this is very temporary and against the overall trend, and Labour as a party versus the Conservatives have solidified their gains. It would only take one big scandal between now and the next general election to send the Conservatives tumbling. Labour have set themselves up as a credible alternative now, and Corbyn has managed to undermine Theresa May's claims of stability and present himself as less of an insane choice, even though his actual views and those of the people he surrounds himself with are very much on record.
There is a different and a better way of doing things. It's called socialism, it's called social justice, and it's something that Venezuela has made a big step towards.
I suppose some people will judge that on balance, Mao did more good than harm. We can't say that about the Nazis.
How do we change the system? We've got to demand systemic change. I'm honest with people, I'm a Marxist.
At some point people are going to have had enough of the Conservatives, just the same as they finally had enough of New Labour after the financial crisis and booted Brown out. So this is a very critical time, and if the Conservatives still can't come together over the Brexit plan over the next few years and their troubles deepen, then I'm afraid that Corbyn is going to take the reins.
Showtime. Let's go.